Welcome to Scottland Football Club magazine, where we bring you the heart, hustle and highlights of Zimbabwe's most ambitious football club. Today, we take you across the border to Zambia, where Scottland Football Club kicked off their pre-season in style and with a whole lot of heart. Now, this wasn't just about drills and friendly matches. This trip was a full-on experience of football, diplomacy and deep respect for history. Scottland Football Club has made a bold entry into the Kasolaga Premier League, capturing attention with their impressive squad and strategic preparations. The team embarked on a 17-day pre-season camp in Zambia, aiming to fine-tune their skills ahead of their debut season in the Kasolaga Premier League. Departing from Harare, the squad made an overnight stop in Kariba before crossing into Zambia. Scotland's football club's activities have extended beyond football, engaging in cultural exchange and diplomatic efforts. In addition to their training sessions, Scottland Football Club took time to visit the Zimbabwean embassy in Lusaka. This diplomatic gesture aimed to strengthen ties between the two nations and showcase the club's commitment to fostering international relations.
Hello bathandikile bahle linjani ibizungu la inothi chikuwa chisepe abangaziyo bambiza sonje sise Zambia sise Lusaka sivakatshile embassy sizobona uambassador sivakatshile Scottland FC.
The Scottland Football Club Vice Chairman Mr. Beardo Musa Gwasira and his troops were welcomed at the Zimbabwean embassy in Zambia by Ambassador Charity Charamba and their staff. Mr. Gwasira took to the podium to introduce his club and their vision, which is inspired by the President Pedzisai Scott Sakupwanya, to the ambassador.
Our president doesn't want to lose what he have done. You've collected all the stars in Zimbabwe. And there are some of them like the Musonas, Ghana Billiard, these are young stars, they play for the national team of Zimbabwe. Our top goal scorer is with us, the best goalkeepers and the best coach. We are here to bond and also to build our team so that when you go to Zimbabwe, we also want to come back here and present our biggest trophy in the nation to this embassy, as you've welcomed us. And on the other side of the technical team, they are also here to learn more about how other teams are doing it here. So we are having friendly matches with top flight teams and the one which are also in the lower division, Division 1 here, for our practice.
Kama Billiard, cool, calm, collected. When he stepped up to introduce his teammates, he didn't make it all about himself. Nah, Kama's a team player through and through. We've got some serious stars here, he said, pointing out none other than the reigning Soccer Star of the Year, Walter Msona, and top goal scorer Linoth Chukwu. Talk about a humble king lifting others. Madam Ambassador Charity Charamba then stepped up to the mic, and wow, she was all smiles and full of pride. The ambassador expressed deep gratitude to Honorable Scott Sakupwanya for supporting the vision of His Excellency, Comrade E.D. Mnangagwa of foreign policy, which is engagement, re-engagement and diplomacy.
What I can say from the beginning is that indeed express my deep gratitude to the president of your football club, the Honorable Scott Sakupwanya. He's done a tremendous job and it also shows leadership in him. Thank you very much. It is not easy to identify the best, the cream de la creme, as they call it. But from what I have seen, he is actually chosen the very best. And I can see a very bright future for the entire team. Going forward, I can see you are going to be top of the charts.
But she didn't stop there. The ambassador took the squad on a quick history tour, breaking down the strong ties between Zimbabwe and Zambia. Politics, trade, football, it runs deep and the boys were locked in.
I think for the purpose of the young ones, when you come here next time, when you have time, we have shrines of our own heroes and heroines who perished here in Zambia. The closest one is 27 kilometers from here. You find a shrine where Zimbabweans and Zambians were killed in an early morning raid by the Smith regime, and many people perished, and they are buried right next to Lusaka. Then we also have another one about 300 kilometers away. Mukushi girls, 500 Zimbabwean girls, young, 15, 16, 17, they were also killed there in an early morning raid, and they are buried there. Morris Depot is now Mukushi training depot. I'm sure you all know that. It was changed because of that reason.
She thanked the team for making time to visit their embassy and reminded them they weren't just representing a club, they were representing the whole nation of Zimbabwe.
We appreciate that you understand also the importance of visiting your own embassy whilst you are in a foreign country. I must also commend you for that, because there are people who come to Zambia, they don't even visit their own embassy. They only visit this embassy when they require some assistance.
The ambassador applauded Scottland Football Club for taking the right route and wished them the best in the Kasolaga Premier League.
You are really in the right direction, and as I said earlier on, we hope to see you scaling heights and becoming the best team. I have no doubt you are going to be the best team, and I declare it today.
And before wrapping it up, she sent a big shout out to Scottland Football Club's main man, Mr. Pedzisai Scott Sakupwanya.
As you go back, once again, please express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Scott.
Ambassador Charity Cheramba applauded the team for visiting Zambia, a country that has achieved a lot in both man and women football. She reiterated that Zimbabwe has a thing or two to learn from Zambian football, as they've been to a World Cup and won AFCON.
As the embassy, we want to wish you all the best. We are happy that iron sharpens iron. As you play with the Zambians, I'm sure you'll gain a lot, because Zambians have always won most of the games. Their girls won they managed to go to the World Cup last year, and even their team has also won the Africa Cup of Nations.
She also gave some real-life gems, like what to eat, how to carry themselves off the pitch, and a cheeky warning about how strong and physical Zambian footballers can be.
Kana muchifundiswa mubva mateerera, toda soccer star akaita sana kama billiard. Nhasi vari panapa because vaiteerera vachigona, hakuna kuzvitutumadza kana musati maakunyatsogona. Teererai monyatsogona, plus health wise kuexercise kunodiwa all the time. Muno vano exercise, muno vanodya sadza. Mazambians akasimba, they are tough, vano exercise. Plus I think if there is something about sadza, I think rinoita kuti munhu asimbe. Isusu kuZimbabwe I think vana makunyanyotika tunhu twechirungu. Munoitawo muchidya sadza iroro, because we've seen kuti they are very strong. I think muchazvionera pamunenge muchiita nawo.
During their stay, they engaged in training sessions and friendly matches, focusing on enhancing their tactical understanding and fitness levels. The tour provided head coach Twendera Ndirai with an opportunity to assess the squad and make necessary adjustments. This preparation was crucial as the team looked to reduce their roster from 40 to 30 players. The Zambian tour was not just about football, it also served as a platform for cultural exchange and team bonding. The combination of rigorous training, diplomatic engagement, and heartfelt tribute made Scottland Football Club's Zambia tour a multifaceted experience. It not only prepared the team for the challenges ahead in the PSL, but also reinforced the values of unity, respect, and international camaraderie. Scottland's Football Club's pre-season camp in Zambia lasted over 2 weeks. The boys hit the ground running, sharpening their tactics, building chemistry, and pushing their limits under the watchful eye of coach Twendera Ndirai. The boys wasted no time. First stop, it was the gym. Intense sessions, heavy lifts, and high energy. Everyone was pushing hard to build strength and stamina for the new season. But it wasn't just about lifting weights. Oh no. The team spiced things up with some Zumba exercises. And that's right, footballers showing off dance moves, shaking off stress, and keeping the fitness fun. Of course, they also hit the pitch for some exciting friendly matches. These games gave the coach a chance to test out tactics, and the players got to face fresh competition. Zambia brought out the heat, but Scotland showed heart. After the friendly matches, it was all fun and excitement. And who doesn't want a photo with Kama Billiard? And when they weren't training or playing, it was shopping time. That's right. The guys got to relax, explore Lusaka's markets and malls, and pick up a few goodies. After all, every team needs a little downtime. From fitness to football, a little retail therapy in between, and it was dinner time for the boys. Scottland Football Club did pre-season the right way. Join us in the next segment as we explore the pre-season journey of Ma Vira Vira.
My name is Clive Mwale, former Zambia international and former professional guy in Zimbabwe, former professional player. Yeah, I played for Dynamos, Cape United Shooting Stars in Zimbabwe, and I'm right back home here in Zambia, coaching Napsa Stars. Those started a bit sometime area. I've been with Lusaka Dynamos, and now I'm here helping my team from my guys from Zimbabwe, Scottland Football Club. I've been helping them with accommodations, training pitches, and some friendly matches that I had. Hopefully the guys will come back again next season when they are preparing, because I believe now this time they are going to win a league. They have made the championship team, as everybody knows, so all the best, Scottland Football Club.
That was Clive Mwale, former Dynamos, Shooting Stars, Caps United and Zambian international player. Mwale was kind enough to take the Scottland Football Club team on tour in Zambia. Scottland's football club's journey to Zambia was more than just about football. It was a blend of preparation, cultural exchange and heartfelt remembrance. But the moment that really hit home was at the Heroes Eka in Lusaka. The team paid tribute to the 1993 Zambia national team players who tragically died in that unforgettable plane crash. Legends like Godfrey Chitalu and Alex Chola were among the fallen, a whole generation of talent gone too soon.
The plane that they had, it was for the army. It wasn't these private planes like the ones we use normally. Saka, God knows what happened as they were passing through Gabon. They crashed in Libreville at the coast of Gabon. So our government had to go there and make sure that they bring the bodies. So they decided that they bury them this side near the stadium, because this is where they made their names, those guys. So this one you see here is Independence Stadium. This is the stadium that these guys used to play at. When you want to watch the game here, you have to sleep here. Some used to come and sleep here outside the pitch. Tomorrow they watch the game. You can't come at 2 o'clock to watch, or 13 hours, 1 o'clock you can't. You cannot enter. So they decided to bury them here because this is where they made their names, those guys. Okay? Some survived, Karushabaria, Charles Musonda, because they were supposed to join this group. And fortunate for them, they survived, those guys. Then we came up with another team. In fact, CAF wanted Zambia first to stop playing, but our government said no, we can still do it because we had a lot of pool of players that time. So we continued the 1994 Africa Cup. Imagine they died in 1993, mid-April, somewhere there. Then we had to go for the Africa Cup, and we went to the Africa Cup. With God's blessings, we came second. We lost to Nigeria in the finals. That was the new team, being led by Karushabaria as the captain, the only survivor of that crew. So they had to pick some players. Those were sometimes getting involved with the same crew. So they built the national team and they went on to play in the finals against Nigeria. Unfortunately, we lost 2-1 to Nigeria at that Tunisia 94 Africa Cup. That's how we survived that one. And luckily, we are still playing without being banned. So I'll take you through. You see the crew and the players.
Scottland Football Club showed true class and humility, honouring those who came before them. It wasn't just about football. It was about respect, legacy, and brotherhood. The crash claimed the lives of 30 individuals, including 18 players, coaching staff, and officials. The team's visit was a solemn occasion, reflecting on the sacrifices made by these football heroes and honouring their legacy. This act of remembrance highlighted the deep respect Scottland Football Club holds for the rich history of African football and the enduring spirit of the Zambian people. Among the victims were legendary players Godfrey Usa Chitalu, Alex Chola, Debbie Makinka, Winter Mumba, Patrick Banda Numbangwila, Kenan Simambe, Godfrey Kangwa, Moses Chikwalakwala, Robert Watia Kenny, Richard Nwanza, Samuel Chomba, Wisdom Chansa, Kelvin Mutale, David Chabala, Whitestone Changwe, Eston Mlenga, Timothy Mwita, John Soko, Moses Masua, among others. May their dearly departed souls continue to rest in peace. As they returned home, Scottland Football Club carried with them not just enhanced skills, but also a deeper appreciation for the broader football community and shared history that binds nations together. This exchange of ideas reflects Scottland Football Club's ambition to adopt best practices and improve their facilities and operations. The club's proactive approach to learning from established teams highlights their commitment to growth and excellence. So, while the boys worked on their form and fitness, they also carried home memories and meaning. It's this mix of passion and purpose that makes Scottland Football Club more than a club. It's a movement. That's it from the special Zambian edition of Scottland Football Club magazine. Stay tuned as we follow the boys back home into the Premier Soccer League. From Lusaka to Maputo, the journey is only just beginning.
Share.